Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and starting in this one, Yuri Perez. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ball to strike. The other way, makes the catch for the out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, this group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Meneses. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball in the air, left field. That's back. Gone. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Got it by him for the K. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, and on the hill today, Jake Irvin.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
So coming into the game now on defense, Michael Chavis. He'll be out in left field. Bottom of the first. And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami. And time now for the Marlins lineup. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
And that's exhausting when your team is at the bottom of the league in slugging percentage, and how much it takes, Boog, for you to put together a rally and put together a big inning. Just a difficult thing to do consistently over a long season. So somehow, some way, somebody's going to have to find some power in this lineup so that they can have some easier wins and enjoy this season a little bit more.
Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. You know, Rogers was the first big leaguer from the Bahamas. Started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks moved to first base.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Gone. Jorge Soler goes deep, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Luis Ariz stands in. The 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Thomas makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Here's Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Here's a 1-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
Tied up here in the early going. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Call. Should have this one. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Number 8, Carter Kieboom.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's Michael Chavis. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And there's ball 4.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Here's the catcher to hit, Riley Adams. Check swing. Did he go? No.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. late on that fastball. And the righty deals. And that'll load the bases.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
And now it's going to be Ildemaro Vargas. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1. Grounded to third. Could be two. Quickly to second for one. And that's two.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now Jake Berger.
Third baseman.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Righty to the plate. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ryan De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. 1-1 now. Ripped to right, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 3. And he takes a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And it's second. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Joey Wendell. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
De La Cruz, the lead runner out at second. Sanchez at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. And the pitch.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Jacob Stallings waits on deck for Miami. And the right-hander deals. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Jacob Stallings now. The 3-1. There's the strike. And a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Here's Lane Thomas. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Joey Meneses getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a 1-2. Now one missed. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off. Nationals go quietly. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings and misses. 2-2.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it. to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
And he deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. The wide to kick the pitch. To third. Kieboom. Gets it to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Dom Smith stands in.
Number 22, Dominic Smith.
Here's a 1-1. This one in the air center field. And it's caught for the out.
The third baseman, number 8, Carter.
Here's Carter Kieboom, and he's already singled in this game. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Michael Chavis.
Here's Chavis now. He reached out a walk his first time. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. Now 1-2. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. The 1-2. In the dirt. Stallings throw to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the fourth. All tied 1-1. Back here in Miami, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Josh Bell.
Bell.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now here is Jake Berger. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Digging in, Brian De La Cruz doubled his first time up. And a 2-2. Stays alive. Two outs. That misses off the outside edge. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, John Birdie. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Check on the runner. Birdie back easily. Birdie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. 1 left for Miami. Score remains tied 1-1. Now into the game, John Birdie. He'll be out in left field.
This game for the Marlins. Now playing left.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Riley Adams.
Birdie.
And a 1-1. And that's down and away. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That catches the corner. In the air out to center. Wendell makes the catch, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. JT Shagwar is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Scott, a left-hander, also throwing. 1 down, base is empty. Upstairs. Alex Call up next. And a pitch. Line drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now a relay to third. Safe.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One down, runner at third. Up now for Washington, Alex Call. He hit into a double play his first time up. Next offering is fouled back.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2-2 down. In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 2-1 now. He swings and fouls one off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next one is off the plate, and the count's full.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. At the belt and fires. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to second, and that's a great play for the out.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Robert Garcia.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the shortstop, Joey Wendell.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Abrams fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Oh, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The pitch. In the air, left side. Chavis under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. New pitcher for the Marlins, JT Shagwar. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 84, JT Shagwar.
Joey Meneses now at the plate. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Got him! Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the first
And now Dominic Smith. His July and August splits there. Thomas over at second, 1 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
the third baseman, number 8.
So digging in, Carter Kieboom, 1 for 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Righty delivers. Bullpen activity starting up now. Number 33, the left-hander, up and throwing. Scott, the power lefty, up as well. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch misses inside, and it's a full count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Go ahead run on base, and it's Michael Chavis at the plate. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. Riley Adams waits on deck. First and second, 2 down. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run comes in to score from second, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Finnegan.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler. He's already homered in this game.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Check swing, no appeal. And that's ball 2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jordan Weems looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Machado, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. The 3-1. That's a strike.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Three-two. Hammered. Could be extra bases. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So a change being made out at second, and on to run for Miami, Garrett Hampson. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Runner edges away at second. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. And a pitch. Runner takes off for third. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Line drive, base hit. Across is the winning run, and the Marlins walk it off and win it 3-2.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. These guys are celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.